it's me, Dhyutidhara Bandooni again, and I wish you all a very, very happy Akshaya Tritiya. And sorry about that, and also I've been having this cold for like the past few days. So if you see me do Kasi like this in the middle of the video, you'll know why. Okay? But anyways, this video is about, are we living in a simulation? Yes, I know. It is very science fiction sounding, but philosopher Nick Bostrom did a compelling argument to say that we are living in a simulation. And some scientists even agree that it could be a possibility. Yes, even some scientists agree it could be a possibility. So like it could be a hologram. You could be a hologram. Okay, anyways. Okay, some scientists even believe that it could be a possibility. These scientists are just thinking about doing experimental tests to see if this universe is a simulation. I'm going to say simulation many times in the video, okay? So don't mind that. The first theory is that over time a simulation could accumulate errors. To correct for these errors and let them just slide through the system into the real world, they could change the constants of the laws of nature in order to do it. And some of our measurements have stayed steady over many decades, so any change would have to be on an even smaller scale. But as our measurements become more and more precise, we might be able to detect these changes. Another theory is that finite computing power, finite is like non-infinite, which you probably know, finite computing power cannot like simulate infinities. If space and time are continuous, then a small tiny area of the universe has infinite points. And like I said, a finite computing power cannot simulate infinities. So that would be impossible unless there's a small unit in the universe. This would be like very small, so incomprehensibly small. So in order to find them, we might use small subatomic particles as like probes, like we send probes out into space. Now we'll send them to search for this unit in space-time. Now why are we using these probes, these particles? Well, it's because that smaller objects can be disrupted more easily than bigger objects. Like for example, if you're riding a bicycle on a very rocky road, whereas in a truck, you'd probably like fall if you're riding on a bicycle. But if you're driving a truck, the only thing that will be disrupted are the stones. Okay, so that's why you're using these small particles, so that like we can get more disruption and we can see if it truly exists. But what if we do find a changing constant in the natural law and we find a very small unit in space-time? That actually wouldn't necessarily prove that the universe is a simulation. That probably blew your minds, because like obviously, but there could be other explanations for those like happenings, for those changing constants and that one small unit in space-time. No matter how many tests we design, we are limited by some assumptions they all share. Okay? Our current understanding of the universe on a quantum scale breaks down to what is known as a Planck scale, and no, it is not a Planck. But anyways, it breaks down to what's known as a Planck scale. If that one unit of space-time is on that scale, we cannot search for it with our current scientific resources, scientific things, because there's still so much things that we cannot observe but are bigger than a Planck scale, which is incomprehensibly small. So yeah, it would be so hard to find it. Or the shift in constant in nature could happen so slowly that it could only be observable throughout the lifetime of the universe, which could explain why, if we try to find this shift in constant, then it does not work for like centuries or millennia or a billion years. Okay? So it might be very hard to find in the lifespan of the entire universe. And the universe is 14 billion years old, and the universe standpoint, it is young. So that will be a long time. Okay? So, even if we can't prove it, but actually, we might never be able to prove it actually. But even if we don't prove it, what is the use? What's the use of knowing that we're in simulation other than if someone trips over the power cord and our simulation ends? What's the use? We just have to experience life to know it. There's no need to do it. But I guess we just want to know about it. But we'll always push science and technology forward to uncover one question. What is the nature of reality? And that's the end of the video. Hope you like it. If you do, remember to absolutely smash that like button and click the subscribe button so you never miss any new videos. And for now, I'll see you later. Bye.